So today I'm going to tell you how you can install Jenkins at your machine. So we are going to install Jenkins by using Homebrew. Homebrew is basically a package manager. So if it is not installed at your machine, you can install it. It is very easy and you can set up Homebrew at your machine just with one single command. So in order to install Homebrew, you just need to open a browser. Search Homebrew. Go to the official website of the Homebrew. At home page only you will get a command to install Homebrew. Install Homebrew. This is the curl command. Just copy this command, open your terminal and run this command. So once Homebrew is installed at your machine, you can verify it by using command called homebrew -v. It will return you the version of the Homebrew which is installed at your machine. So in my case it is already installed, so I'll show you. This is the command you can use to check the version of your Homebrew. You can see at my machine Homebrew 4.0.5 is already installed, so I don't need to install it. In case it is not at your machine, you can install it. So after Homebrew is available at your machine, now we'll start with the setup of Jenkins. So the first command we are going to use to install Jenkins is brew install jenkins_lts. Copy this command, open your terminal, just paste this command and press enter. So you can see it is showing me that Jenkins is already installed at my machine. So my version is like this one and it is already up to date and it is already installed at my machine. But don't worry, I'll show you how you can do it at your machines. So once you will enter this command brew install jenkins-lts, so something like this, and once you will press enter after that, it will fetch the Jenkins setup file and install at your machine. So once it is successfully installed your machine, you will see below instructions. So it has been installed at node 8080, and in order to install the Jenkins you need to run this command brew service start jenkins-lts. So once the setup is successfully installed, after that you need to hit this command called brew service start jenkins-lts. So these all instruction I'm going to provide you into the description of the video. You can refer it and it's quite easy. You need to follow these manuals. It will install Jenkins at your machine. This is I am telling you for the OS operating system. So once your Jenkins setup has been installed, just start the Jenkins by running this command. Once you will trigger that command, it will show you that Jenkins has been started successfully. Something like this it will show at your terminal. Successfully started Jenkins. So once Jenkins is successfully started at your machine, what you have to do is the next step. Just open your Chrome browser and try to hit this URL http://localhost 8080. Once you will hit this URL, your screen will come something like this. It will ask you to provide your administrator password. There you will see in highlighted red color. From here you can get your administrator password. Just redirect to this path at your machine. There will be one file, initialAdminPassword. Just open this and copy the password from there and paste it into administration password dialog box and click on continue button after this. the next step you will get it will ask you to install the Jenkins plugin. So it will prompt you with the two options. One is the default plugins, and the second one if you want to install the specific plugins. In my case I have selected by default plugins, so the first one is the option for the by default plugins, and simply clicked on next button. After once you click on the next button, it will start installing plugins, Jenkins plugins, and it will take some time. Once it has been successfully installed, the next page will appear. It will ask you to create first admin user. So it's an optional step. If you like to set up an admin user, you can do it by providing all this detail: username, password, confirm password, full name, and email address. If you don't want to create an admin user, then you can simply select the option called skip and continue as an admin. So your Jenkins will get launched and it will take you as an admin, and you are good to start with the Jenkins. So once Jenkins is running, and suppose in case you want to stop the Jenkins, just open the command prompt and you need to run a command called brew service stop jenkins lts. It will stop the Jenkins at your machine. And if you have to start again, then we need to follow the same command like brew service start jenkins lts. It will start Jenkins, and then you just need to hit the URL and you will be good to use with the Jenkins. I can show you how you can start and play with the Jenkins at your machine. So in my case, first I need to start with the Jenkins. So in order to start, I need to use this command. I'm going to start my Jenkins server. You will get this kind of pop-up that Jenkins server has been installed at your machine. Once it is installed, just need to hit the URL. I have already bookmarked that URL. So I have already created an admin user as I have shown you the screenshot. So I just logged in with that. This is my Jenkins server. It is good enough to start with this. And if you want to stop it, just you need to come here. Instead of start, just pass stop to the command. It will stop the Jenkins server. Successfully stop the Jenkins. Now if I try to hit this URL, you will see this site is not reachable. Hope you find it easy and useful. Thank you.